So the goal was for me to I was just looking around. I was kind of just like getting really pissed today because like it wasn't going the way that I wanted to. This was 8:30 a.m. It was some information right here. It's funny because this one ended up going up like over 100%, but I ended up not purchasing on that. And yeah, that whole thing. So I was pretty pissed about that because it had exploded. I saw that one first, but the one that I chose was STTX. I think that's what it was, but you'll see it around here. Yeah, STTK. This was the one that I eventually chose because it had news, but it never really went up a whole bunch. And what happened was so what happened is that I ended up selling at like 97 cents, but it spiked up over 98 cent. But it took my sell order at 97 cent exactly. So which is pretty bullshit because I could have made a much lesser loss. But yeah, this one, if you just look through here, you'll see some guy was suggesting a lot of different things, and everybody was so annoyed because there was one person who kept telling us to go to a whole nother stock. And yeah, I'm pretty sure tomorrow that I'll get in on one of those 100% moves, and it'll hopefully be one of my biggest days, or at least be part of like a 150 200% move. So I'm just going to be watching that starting at like 8:30 a.m. This guy kept on saying the same exact thing about multiple different stocks, and it was just super annoying. This was the first comment I ever left on Weeble. So yeah. Yeah, and I was pretty confident that it was going to rise up, and this was just somebody had liked my post. But yeah, this video isn't going to be going over too much, but somebody was this was an inverted head and shoulders, and I perceived that was the comment that I just left that you just saw. That comment was like me saying that it should be pretty positive sentiment, but there was a lot of negativity within this. Like the Bulls were absolutely relentless. Like there's a smaller head and shoulders that I identified, or maybe it was a double bottom. I wasn't sure, but it already went down twice before, so maybe it was a triple bottom. But like it was just crazy how it was in between the red line and the white line for the entire day. I'm like, can we just stop this tug of war? But no, it never really went above that, and it was super annoying. And I'm just glad that I sold it so that I can get in on something a lot better. This He was saying that if he sells it, it'll start flying. So yeah, I just went ahead and let go of that. I held on to it a little bit after hours. So yeah, and that was me again. That was me again. And I was pretty much saying, where is the guy that said it was going to crash? But yeah, it eventually did crash because I got in super early in the morning, all the way at $1.09, and it never came up. And it's just like, I was just so stressed out because even right now, my heart is like hurting a whole bunch. And it's like, I'm way too emotionally drawn into this, but like, I'm confident that I'm learning something that is going to continue to help me. And like I'm making the right moves because I was actually positive. Like I was positive around $15, and it's so like frustrating. And like there was so many moments where I got like angry, but yeah, I really need to learn how to manage that because like just me trying to get into this full time because I like people. There was somebody yesterday talking about, oh, I can buy more with my next paycheck, but for me, it's like I don't have a next paycheck. So, yeah, I'm just in the process of learning this and just being patient. And I really just need to go to sleep and just calm down because like last week I got so angry because of how many red days I had. But I've already proven to myself I can go green, and I just need to not be scared because the one that I was scared of getting, I thought it was already extended, but it went up a whole lot more. And this one, the Bears have been having a field day. It's been under for hours, and yeah. I decided to get in the shower because I was like, and it still stayed the same because, yeah, I got in the shower at 1:30 ish. So, yeah, Bulls, like when I was green during the morning, I had like 1 picosecond to take profit, and then it was red for the entire day, even up until now around 6:07 p.m. It's still under $1.09. And yeah, see, this guy's annoyed because this BDR or whoever he is, BTD, was continuously posting the same thing. Stop going to one chat and telling people to go everywhere else. And this was after the shower. It was not terrible. I was expecting it to move higher, which it did. But because it had not touched, it was so rare today for it to touch above that white line. Like I thought it was going to explode here, but like yeah, that was just the issue that we were dealing with. But if I was went negative on my position, I would have had all freaking day to capitalize. And people are talking about tomorrow and shit like that. But yeah, I would have had like people who are going negative, they have the longest amount of time in the world. But like I'm not giving up. I know for a fact I can make back all $35 that I lost and more. And this is what's happening. It's always a tug of war. Like if you man, I suspected it would continue to rise after 105, but the highest it went up to was $1.07. Now the game stopped. LOL. For some reason, I tried cropping it, but it didn't go properly. So I zoomed in, but forgot to zoom out when I finished writing that with the red text. So yeah, I just reverted it back. But yeah, yeah, I really just need to work in on maybe getting in on something before market open and just keeping a lookout for that and just keeping my same strategy because you win some, you lose some, but the wins can be massive. So I'm looking for one of those, maybe not to have a 100% growth, but to get in on something that will go on to grow over 100% tomorrow. So yeah, just looking closely, looking carefully. It's not over yet, even though it's like in the back of my head, I get super worried and like my heart is actually in pain. Like I wish I could just turn off these emotions, but like I can't. And it's like I keep on becoming like far more emotional. I was like banging my fist on the carpet when it wasn't going the way I wanted it to. Here's more spamming. Like shut up, telling everybody to go to that bullshit. And one person suspected it would go to $1.40 or $1.50. But yeah, I'm not gonna put too much effort putting a thumbnail or anything. Waited all day, should have took what it gave me and bounced. So yeah, I'm really confident that I can find something. Just becoming more aggressive with buying. That's still something I'm working on. And here's a big wall that they put up close to the end of the day when there was like around 15 minutes left. So somebody said it's gonna rise up at the last, which it did, but it was for like less than half a second. It was for like 1 millisecond. That right there, the 1.3, well, the 1.03. So yeah, I'm just gonna be very watchful, and I just have to forgive myself. Like, just don't be super angry at myself. I have about exactly $300 left, and I know people are gonna keep on hating, but like, I'm telling you, once it starts to work out, I don't want to. Those haters are gonna be nowhere to be found because like they don't want me winning. So, yeah, I thought it would spike back up because the bullish sentiment was 100% and the bearish sentiment was 0%. So yeah, I went ahead and just sold just to get rid of it, just to not get in the habit of holding stuff. And it went over 98 cents, so I could have got in on that. But yeah,